Good morning, awesome ladies. Happy Friday to everyone. Thank you so much for watching this video. I wanted to come on today with a little encouragement for everyone. But first, I wanted to say we have one day left. Yay! We have one day left until our meet and greet in Owings Mills, Maryland. I'm so excited. God is going to show up and show out. We're going to fellowship and have tons of fun. So if you're planning on going, please go to our event in the group to let us know if you're going to be there or not, so we can make arrangements for you and have enough seating. It's going to be food, fellowship, and fun. We have gifts for everyone that show up. We're just so grateful for you guys, and we just want to let you know that we appreciate each and every one of you. Also, on Sunday, the 12th at 9 p.m., we're going to be entering in God's throne room. Yes, we are now having a prayer line every Sunday at 9 p.m. The phone number is in the group. I will repost that as well throughout the weekend, so you ladies can please, if you feel comfortable, share it on your personal pages so we can invite other people to the throne room with us. God is going to show up and show out. This is an idea of our co-founder, Alicia. We thank God for her and listening to the Holy Spirit during this time. The world is in an uproar, so we want to keep each other covered. We want to be able to go to God on our sister's behalf. So, ladies, make sure you check that out. Also, if you have any prayer requests, you can put them at the bottom of this video or the bottom of the video that gives the information about the prayer line, because we want to get those needs out to God and seek Him for guidance. Okay. So on today, I have a word for us, girls. I have a word. Today, I'm going to be talking about Nehemiah. So let me give you a little, just a vague background about Nehemiah. Nehemiah was in exile from Israel for many years. And when he heard about what was going on with his people, he got permission from the leaders of Jerusalem to come back and rebuild the wall. Now, the wall is that protection around their city, okay? So he asked for he heard about the destruction, he heard about the fires, and so he asked the leaders, and they showed him favor and said, come on back and we'll allow you to build the wall, rebuild the wall, okay? So the scripture that I'm using today is from Nehemiah 2:17, and it reads, and this is the New Life, the New Living Translation Bible, okay? And it reads, but now I say to them, you know very well what trouble we are in. Jerusalem lies in ruins, and its gates have been destroyed by fire. Let us rebuild the wall of Jerusalem and end this disgrace. Okay? So, renewal often begins with one person's vision. Now, we've been talking about vision, and we talking about leaping into 2017 and walking out the things of God that He has for us, okay? Nehemiah had a vision, and he shared it with so much compassion that it gave him favor with the leaders of Jerusalem to rebuild the wall. He was passionate. When God gives us a vision, we so passionate about our vision. We ready to go. We ready to run. We ready to push. We ready to do those things. When He gives us the word and tells us, to go, we ready to go. But the world tells us, don't share your vision. Don't share your passions. Don't share your dreams with everyone. That's what the world says. Now, it's part true. Okay? It's partly true. So, when I say partly, sometimes we get held up and we hold that vision and that passion inside. But just like Nehemiah, he had to go to his people ask for help. Because a true leader, can't lead by himself. I heard the other day in Bible study that if you take a walk and no one's following you, you're just taking a long walk by yourself. But if you're a leader and you have people following you, then you're a leader. You see what I'm saying? So, like I said, the world tells us not to tell anyone about your vision. Don't share that with nobody. The devil is a liar. Yeah, he's that. Yeah, he's that. And true, you don't want to share it with everyone. But like I said, it's true to a point. Just know that you can't rebuild a wall alone. And that was Nehemiah. If he tried to rebuild this wall all by himself, it would have never got done. You know what I mean? He realized he can't do this alone. He can't play out God's plan alone. He can't do this task on his own. When God plants an idea in your mind to accomplish something for him, he'll give you also the provision. He'll line up the resources. So when he told you to start that ministry or go after that job or start that business or write that book, trust and believe he's already lined up the resources. And the resources come within people. Okay? He's going to send the right people your way. God often used one person to express the vision and others to turn it into reality. You see what I'm saying? So Nehemiah was the visionary. He had the vision. He went to Jerusalem, and the night that he got there, he walked around the city and observed everything, saw what the damage was, and then the next day he went to the people. See, he was a visionary, so he visioned out, okay, we need to do this. He planned. He set forth plans in his mind, or, I don't know, he wrote on tablets maybe, I don't know. But he's had a plan in mind of how we're going to execute this. But he needed people. He needed resources. He needed individuals to help him bring it to reality. Okay? And we can take that to real life. Think about those famous people. Think about Oprah Winfrey, Steve Harvey. Yeah, they had a vision. Oprah had a vision for OWN Network. We could just take it to OWN Network. But Oprah couldn't execute that alone. She had to have a chairman. She had to have a cameraman. She had to have actors and shows lined up. She had to have Tyler Perry. Okay, let's keep it real. OWN Network would have failed if she didn't have that resource of Tyler Perry to bring on all these show ideas. So God gives us a vision. He didn't give Tyler Perry the vision. He gave Oprah Winfrey own television vision. Television vision. He gave Oprah the OWN channel, but he sent along Tyler Perry to make it reality and make it successful. Think about your pastor in your local church. God gave your pastor, the vision to do this, to walk out. And 9 times out of 10, your pastor shares the vision with you each and every year. Okay? But your pastor needs people, us, congregants, to help execute that vision and turn it into reality. You see what I'm saying? So that's what we see in Nehemiah. So you might say, okay, I got this vision. I got to open this business. I got this $1 million idea. I got this ministry. So Corinthia, what are you saying? How do I know? If the world is part right to not share with everyone, how do I know who is the right person to be a part of my team? So I could tell you in 3 parts. The first part is prayer, okay? When God give us a vision, we got to pray on that thing. Not that we get the vision done, not just that, but also that he send the right people with the correct resources. Open our eyes to trust. Number 2, to trust the Holy Spirit's guidance. Father God, open our eyes so we can see and not have a blockage, not self-sabotaging ourselves with negative thoughts on people, because the people might not come looking the way we think they may come. The people might not be our same complexion, if you know what I mean. So we got to be open and take away those doubts and those self-sabotaging thoughts out of our mind and trust the Holy Spirit when he guides us to those people and to those conversations. Okay? And number 3 is commit. Now you might think I'm saying commit to the vision. No, 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 no. Commit to the team in the vision. You got to be committed to your team. When God open the doors, give you that plan, and then he send the resources for you to execute that plan, you got to be committed to your team members. Because you can't just say, okay, we're going to start this business. No, you got to be in constant communication with your team and see what resources they have and what areas that they're good in. That's a good leader. So you can put them into practice and line them up in the areas that you need them, number 1, and number 2, what they're good in. Because other leaders grow up other leaders. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I wanted to share with you guys. That was Nehemiah chapter 2, verse 12. And just to let you know, we can't do it alone. And that's the reason why we form Beauty for Ashes. I don't have all the answers, not by far. But I know it's a team of ladies that do. That's a team of ladies. There's ladies in this ministry that have something and can contribute something that I might not offer or that God haven't placed on me to do. So ladies, let's team up with one another. Let's join in forces to build up other women. The stronger we are, the stronger we can be for someone else. And when we rebuild our walls,